You do not have to achieve massive amounts of things to improve your life. Most people believe that you have to do 1,000 things a day. You have to be completely overwhelmed and in a constant state of being busy in order to be considered a successful person. I'm here to tell you that is not the truth. Every day there is an opportunity to improve your life, but you must take appropriate and consistent action. Once I got rid of my daily to-do list, that is when it all became crystal clear to me that I did not need to do 1,000 things within a day to improve my life and ultimately be happier, more energetic, and a person that people actually wanted to be around. So let me tell you a quick story. I remember years ago, I had this massive to-do list. I used to carry around with me these to-do lists. And it was a piece of paper that had about 25 things on there that I would do, or that I would plan to do or schedule to do. And it got overwhelming. It got to a point to where, okay, I've got this page, it's got 25 things on it. I don't even know where to begin, but here's 25 things that I need to do. And it got to a point to where I started stapling more pages to it. Next thing you know, I got 50 things. Next thing you know, I got 75 things. And I would keep this continuous list of all these different things that, I needed to do. No clearly defined priority or most important thing. And I saw myself taking a lot of action, crossing those things off as I was getting them done. But it really just seemed like I was all over the place. It was like throwing darts at a dartboard or spaghetti on the wall just to see what would stick. And man, I really just... I got overwhelmed. I was like, you know what? This has to stop. I have to come up with a better system in order to get things done, in order to stay focused, in order to not be overwhelmed. And once I discovered that, okay, there's a better way to do this, that's when everything changed. So I hear you. You might be thinking, well, I like my to-do list. I have to keep track of the things because, I'm forgetful. I remember there was a time where I was forgetful too, and I'm still forgetful. Even to this day, I'm still kind of forgetful. There's things that I still need to write down, and I'm not necessarily telling you don't have a to-do list. Have a to-do list, but you also need to have a separate thing, and I'm going to talk about that here in a minute, that will help you stay focused on the most important thing that you must get done. To-do list, most important thing that you must get done, item. There's a difference. Now, I also know what you're thinking. You might also be telling yourself, I get bored easily. And, and I do not enjoy doing a monotony of things, and I don't enjoy the monotony of doing the same thing over and over and over again. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Here's the thing. If you want to get really good at something, you must take action every single day, and you must do those things consistently, persistently. All right? So that way you get really good at doing those things. There's nothing wrong in being repetitive. I love getting bored. I enjoy getting bored sometimes. And the reason why I like getting bored is because it helps me be more creative when I can be bored. Now, I don't do it all the time, but I do have moments where, okay, I kind of enjoy being bored a little bit. All right. Now, I also know what you're thinking. Well, I already have way too many things that I have to do every day, and I don't have room for anything else. Well, look, all I'm asking you to do is listen. Listen to the things that I'm about ready to share within this video right here, because some of these things that I'm about ready to talk about here very shortly will help you change your life. It will help you improve your life. I also know that there's a lot of information that's out there. With so much information out there, you might be saying, well, I'm confused and I don't know where to begin. And that's where I come in. No worries. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to start doing what I call micro habits or tiny habits. It's these small, easy to follow action items that I'm about to share with you in this video that you can do every single day without even thinking about them. They will literally become natural to you. And once you start doing them, you will discover that they get easier to do, and eventually you will not even think about them. You will not even think about them. They will become a natural part of your everyday life, and your life will improve. But before we get started, if you're new to my channel, please tap on that subscribe button and stay in touch with the content that I'm creating, and tap that thumbs up. It really means a lot to me if you subscribe and you hit that thumbs up. It really helps the YouTube algorithm out, and it helps me understand that people out there enjoy what it is that I'm putting out, and it helps keep me motivated to continue to put that content out there. All right, so let's dive right on in. What are the micro habits or tiny habits that I recommend that you do every single day? Well, here's 21 little tiny habits or micro habits that you can take action on every day that have helped me out. And I guarantee that if you take action on them, they will help you out as well too. So let's dive right on it. Number 1, wake up every day with an intention that you must get done. In other words, what I like to call your bottom line up front. When you wake up every single day with an intention, your bottom line up front, the number one thing that you must get done that day, you will have more clarity, you will be focused, and when you take action on that thing, you will achieve success. You will get that thing done, that most important thing done. Remember my to-do list, all over the place, throwing darts at a dartboard, throwing spaghetti at the wall, seeing what sticks. When you wake up with that intention, you filter things down to that most important thing you must get done, you will discover that you are energized towards doing that thing. Okay, you will find out that you are more energized and more focused to do that thing. All right, here we go. Number 2, express gratitude by saying out loud 3 people or things that you are grateful for today. Every single day, I'm grateful for several things. But do you really start your day off by being grateful? Today, I'm grateful that I get to talk to you. Today, I'm grateful that I get to call my mother, my father, my sister, my brother. I'm grateful that I get to listen to amazing content by some amazing friends. And I'm grateful for these things. I'm grateful for another day, another opportunity. Express gratitude. All right, here we go. Number 3, make your bed. Making your bed is that first action item that you can do that really gets your body in motion. It gets you in motion. It physically gets you into motion. When you make your bed, that is an action item. I'm telling you, there's one thing that I don't like, and that's a messy bed. At the end of the day, coming back into just a messy, messy bed is really not a good thing. So make your bed. Get that first action item out of the way. All right, number 4, splash cold water on your face and your head and brush your teeth. So here's the thing that I do. When I go into the bathroom, I make sure that water is nice and cold. Get it on my hands, and then I splash all over my face and my head. That wakes me up. It energizes me. It gets me going. Okay, and then I brush my teeth. Now, here's one trick that I do, and I learned this from Jim Quick, and that's brushing my teeth with the opposite hand. Now, I'm ambidextrous, so for me, it doesn't really matter. Left-handed, right-handed, whatever. It doesn't really matter for me. However, if you're right-handed, here's what I recommend doing. Brush your teeth with your left hand. You got to kind of think about it just a little bit, and it's that intentional thinking or thought process that you do right there within the moment that activates your brain. It gets you thinking. It's like, ooh, this is new, this is different. I have to focus, I have to think about this. Get your brain activated first thing in the morning. All right, number 5, drink water. If you're anything like me, now I remember, and I can tell you this firsthand from experience, I can wake up and drink 4, 5, 6 cups of coffee before I even do anything. And, coffee, I'm not saying coffee's bad for you, but you really want to make sure that you're well hydrated in the morning. Drink water. Get that water within your body. When you drink water, it hydrates you. It helps keep you focused. It lowers your stress levels, and it gets you ready for action. Make sure that you drink water first thing in the morning instead of plowing down, an entire pot of coffee. Number 6, watch the sunrise and listen to nature. I love this. Every morning I will go outside because my house is perfectly positioned up a little bit higher on kind of a hill a little bit, to where when I go out on my front porch, I see an amazing sunrise every single morning. I'll go outside on my front porch and I'll watch the sun come up, and I'll listen to the sounds of nature, the birds, the crickets. There's even chickens in the house behind me. So I'll listen to the chickens in the morning. Those sounds of nature are soothing. It's kind of like ASMR. If you're familiar with ASMR, it's one of those things that, it's soothing, it's calming, it's relaxing, and I enjoy it. It's that little moment in the morning, all for myself, that I can just be grateful, be thankful. Here's another day. Look at what I get to view. Look at what I get to hear. It's amazing. You should try it out. Watch the sunrise and listen to nature. Number 7, exercise for 10 minutes. When you exercise for 10 minutes, that really gets your body going. It sets you into motion and gets you ready for action. Doesn't have to be a gigantic workout. A lot of people believe and think that, well, I got to go to the gym. I got to work out for 4 hours and 6 hours, lift the entire gym, run a marathon. No, you really don't have to do that. 10 minutes. It only takes about 10 minutes a day to really get yourself going, to get your blood flowing, to get your metabolism going, to get yourself going. 10 minutes. You could literally do some jumping jacks, push-ups, sit-ups, run in place, jump up and down on a trampoline, do some curls. It doesn't take much. 10 minutes, that's all you got to do. Exercise for 10 minutes a day. Number 8, read at least 10 to 15 pages. All right, you must read. Reading is not power, it's potential power. Reading will help you discover new things. Reading will take your mind places that you've never been before. Reading will help you understand things that you never thought were possible. I'm reading every single day. Read 10 to 15 pages. All right. It's like Jim Quick says, leaders are readers. Lead yourself. Read, learn, grow, understand new things, so that way you can take action on those things that you read every single day. All right, number 9, meditate. It is very important to meditate, to calm yourself down, to slow yourself down, to intentionally focus, clear your mind, and think about things that you are going to do. When you meditate, when you slow yourself down and you intentionally think, you get rid of all of the junk that's in your mind that can take over and consume you. So number 9, meditate. Number 10, take a cold shower. Once you're done with all that, get ready to take a cold shower. A lot of people take hot showers, and me, I love hot showers. Don't get me wrong, I love a hot shower. But take a cold shower. But if you're not really familiar with taking cold showers or used to taking cold showers, go ahead and take your hot shower. But before you get ready to get out of the shower, gradually turn that water from hot to cold and get yourself used to it. Okay, now some people are just immerse themselves in, I'm going to jump right into an icy cold shower and freeze myself. You shock your system if you do that. So if you're not used to doing those types of things, you're not used to taking a cold shower, no worries. Gradually make the water colder. Start off with your hot or warm shower and then make it colder. As you get out, the idea is that you want to get out after having cold water hit you. What that does is that energizes you, it gets you going, it gets you pumped up, ready to take action. And when you start shivering and shaking, your body's having that cold, that reaction to that cold, and it's moving. And that gets you, once again, ready for action. All right, number 11, turn off all electronics. Don't check your email, don't check your phone, don't check your social media, don't do any of that stuff. So many people wake up first thing in the morning and they spend an hour, 2 hours scrolling through social media. Don't do it. Wait, hold off. There is nothing that is that important that you need to be checking your social media. You don't need to be checking your phone. You don't need to be looking at your text messages or anything like that. Do that later within the day. You need to accomplish your most important things first thing before you start draining yourself with social media, text messages, emails, all these different things. All right, so no electronics. Turn off all of your electronics. Number 12, get started on your bottom line up front. Your most important thing that you must get done today, right now. That is the number one thing you must get done today in order to consider the day a success. Your bottom line up front. When you take action on that and you achieve that bottom line up front, you will discover that you are a lot happier when you get that thing done. Because I'm telling you, every single day, people get stressed out about all this. I don't have time. I got all these things to do and no time to do them and this, that, and the other. It's all excuses. It's garbage. It's procrastination. So get started on your bottom line up front. Accomplish that bottom line up front. That way you can check off, I've accomplished that number one thing that I must get done today. Once that's done, then you can move on to other things. But don't move on to other things until you accomplish that bottom line up front. Number 13, stand instead of sitting. As you can see, I'm standing. I always have a stand-up desk. I am standing all day long. I don't have a chair. There's not even a chair here within this room. I am standing all day long. I have a stand-up desk here, and I'm standing all day long. It helps me move. I can move from task to task, thing to thing. It helps with blood flow and circulation. Stand. But if you are one of those people that likes to sit, and you're sitting all day long, make sure you stand. Every hour on the hour, get up. Every 30 minutes, get up, stand, stretch, move, do something. Shake your hands, jump up and down, do something. All right, don't just sit all day long. It's really bad for you. You know, I hear a lot of people talk about sciatic nerve damage, my back hurts, my head hurts, all these different things. If you're sitting all day long, well, yeah, that stuff's going to hurt. So make sure that you stand. Make sure that you get up and you move around and do different things throughout the day so that way you don't have those health problems. You don't have that back problem, that headache, that sciatic nerve damage, that leg pain, whatever the case, that foot pain. Make sure you stand. Make sure you're standing throughout the day. Number 14. Almost lost track of what it was that I was talking about. Number 14. Go for a walk and listen to something motivating. I don't watch TV. I really don't. I honestly do not know what's going on out there within the world. Now, I'm aware, don't be wrong. I'm aware of some things that's going on out there. I do pay attention to certain things. But I choose to focus on more positive things. So about midday, here's what I'll do. Usually right around lunchtime, I'll go for a walk and I'll listen to something motivating. There's a track here where I live at in town, and I'll go walk laps. I'll go for a 2-mile walk, 1 mile walk, 2 miles. Generally, it's about 2 miles. And I'll put my headphones on and I'll put something motivating. Usually I got it on YouTube or I have it on, some type of an audiobook or whatever. And I'm listening to something motivating as I'm walking. I used to have walks and I used to make phone calls, and that was kind of my time to catch up with friends and family and have conversations. And I kind of found out, I was like, gosh, this is really draining. Unless there's something positive to talk about, some of those conversations just really kind of brought me down. So what I started doing is about midday, and this helped me get through the second half of my day, is that I went for a walk and I started listening to something motivating. And that helped me refocus, re-energize, give me new thoughts and new ideas. And I was able to go about the second half of my day more energized, more focused, with more clarity. All right, number 15. Clean up around your house or your office and throw things away. It's liberating. I am telling you right now, it is liberating when you can get rid of things, when you can throw things away, when you can have a clean environment. If you're struggling to get things done, the first thing that you can do other than change your mind is change your environment. When you change your environment, the things that are around you, you will discover that when things are cleaner, you have more clarity, you have more focus. But if things are dirty, things are in a mess, things are all over the place, it messes with your mind. Your mind is not focused. You're cluttered, just like the area that's around you. Cluttered. So clean up around you and gain clarity. All right, number 16. Take a look at your finances, your bills, your expenses, and plan accordingly. You may need to filter or get rid of some things. So here's the thing. If you do not pay attention to your finances, it will overwhelm you. I'm telling you, you will have a bill creep up on you and not even be prepared or ready for it. Stop impulse buying. Stop spending when you don't have to spend. Too many people are out there focused on, I got to get this latest gadget, this latest thing, this next shiny object. I got to be on Amazon all day long shopping. I got to go buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. No, you really don't. Take a look at your finances. Take a look at your bills. Take a look at your expenses. If you have more expenses than you have income, in other words, more money going out than you have coming in, there's a problem. But if you don't ever stop and take a look at that, you will never catch that problem before it becomes a problem. So many people are living in debt nowadays. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how much debt that's out there. And it's because people don't take a look at their finances like, I'll get that and I'll pay for that later. I'll get this credit card and I'll pay for that later. We're in this I'm going to pay for it later economy. And it's causing a lot of struggle around the world. So take a look at your finances. Here's one thing that I even consider. Consider investing, not trading, but investing. There's a difference between the two. There's a difference between trading and investing. I recommend investing. That's long-term investing. That's putting money in and letting it sit there to where it accumulates over time. Now, I would say that probably the best thing and the smartest thing that you can invest in, S&P 500, simple. Put money in there and just let it sit, because the S&P 500 is designed to make money. It's the 500 top companies that are out there. It's designed to make money. All right. And, and a lot of people, nowadays they're getting into crypto and meme stocks and all these different things and all these, and that's great. I'm not saying don't do that, but be careful. You want to make sure that you're investing long term and be smart with your money. Now, what I recommend doing is if you got a little bit of money each month that you can put into investments, $50, $25, $100, $1,000, whatever it may be, each month try to put something away. So that way you can get your money working for you and you can grow that money over time. Number 18, take a break. Take a break. It's very important that when you're accomplishing things throughout the day, you get overwhelmed, things tend to happen, whatever the case may be. Take a break. Here's one of the things that I do. Every single day, I have a particular time throughout the day that I take a break. And here's what I do. I call or I text a friend. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to text instead of call, because phone calls tend to take up a little bit more time, and sometimes those phone calls can turn into negative conversations. And I don't want that to happen. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll take a break and I'll shoot out a quick text message to about 10, 15, 20 people and say, you know what? Have a great day. I'm hoping that you're having a great day. Wishing you a wonderful day. Hope everything is going well your way. Something positive. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to get those responses back. Oh, thank you. Oh, have a great day too. Oh, wishing you all the best as well. And what that does is that sends a positive message to somebody else, and it sends a positive message back to you, so that way you can kind of get just a little bit of motivation to continue throughout your day. So make sure that you take a break, call or text a friend. I recommend texting. All right, number 19, take time to learn something new. Research a topic, watch a video, take a course, remain curious, and always ask questions. Every single day there's an opportunity. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm developing new skills, new knowledges, new skills, learning new tasks. Every single day is an opportunity for you. So take the time to learn, be curious and ask questions, take notes, and try things, try new things. You're never going to know until you try it. All right, number 20. Increase your network by building solid relationships with other people. Over the last year, I've built a huge network of people, great relationships. I've interacted and engaged with some absolutely wonderful and amazing people, and it's helped me out tremendously. I've learned from them. I've grown with them. I've supported them. It's been said that your network is your net worth. And I strongly agree with that. I strongly believe that. Surround yourself with positive people, people that are going to lift you up, people that are going to help you grow, people that fill the gaps of things that you cannot do, for example. All right. Now, I have groups of people that I hang out with, groups of people that, support me. They help me. I can reach out and ask questions if I need to. Now, I only really have a couple of really good friends. That's it. Everybody else is acquaintances or people within my network, but I only really have a couple of really just great friends. And those two great friends, those are people that I confide in the closest, the best. And what I'll do is I'll reach out and we have great conversations. We'll talk about all kinds of things. I can ask questions. I can pick their brain on different things, bounce ideas off of them. I'm telling you, you have to increase your network and build solid relationships with other people, like-minded people. So that way you can learn, grow, discover with other people. Number 21, take inventory of your day. Here's what I like to call it. I like to call this an AAR, an after action review. At the end of the day, that's an opportunity for you to take a look at how you did, an after action review. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? Or not so right? And what needs improvement? And then I modify, tweak, or change. And then I continue taking action. I set my intention for the very next day, continue action, and I repeat the process over and over and over again. It's repetitive. And over time, I improve my opportunities. I improve my odds of achieving success. And no matter what happens along the way, I'm always taking inventory of those things. What went right, what went wrong, what needs improvement, what do I need to modify, tweak, or change? And I'm continuing to grow my toolkit and put within my toolkit the things that I need to do to continue to be successful. I have big things that I want to accomplish. And I must keep this thing going every single day. And that really helps me keep going. And that's it. And those are my 21 tiny habits that I recommend to improve your life. And here's what I want you to do. I have something very special for you that I call the bottom line up front planning method. If you take a look at my book right here behind me, the bottom line up front, the Bluff Planner, that's what I'm talking about right there. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to my website, bluffplanner.com. That's BLUF planner.com. The link is in the description below. And when you sign up today, you will get instant access to the exact tracking system that I use that helps me focus on the most important thing that I must get done every day. The exact questions that I ask myself every day that help me strengthen my mindset and that helps me stay focused. The exact questions that I ask myself every day to increase my opportunities for success and the exact process I use to support my bottom line up front so that I can focus more clearly on the action required to achieve success. And the 3 things that I reflect on every single day that allows me to improve not only my life, but the way that I take action to achieve success. So what are you waiting for? Head on over to my website, bluffplanner.com. Link is in the description below. Take action. Get my bottom line up front planning method and improve your life. So I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget, tap on that thumbs up, leave a comment to let me know what you thought about this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.